Yo, 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 it's your boy Ron Flip the Gent, man. And I'm back with another video. And today we're talking about, and we're going to check out and get into this Netflix jump 72 hours. You know what I'm saying? This Netflix brand new comedy starring Kevin Hart. So the story follows Kevin Hart playing a 40-year-old executive, you know what I'm saying, this marketing executive from like this liquor company, who he accidentally gets invited into a younger generation, a bachelor party group chat. You know what I'm saying? And leading to one of the wildest weekends of his life. He's basically trying to regain his position back with the company that he's working for, as an executive, that who can bring the company more hip marketing versions towards their product. They kind of gave it to a younger guy that's in a company that they feel they can do better because he's younger than Kevin. So Kevin felt like, no, he felt like he can redeem himself by hanging out with some YNs, learning their lifestyle, their culture, and try to implement that into how he can help rebrand the company's brand product. So, which was kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like a 40-year-old hanging with like all these super young guys. But anyway, if you're looking for a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously, because this movie was like literally like all over the damn place, for real, with nonstop party energy, you know what I'm saying? Awkward situations, celebrity cameos. I don't even know why they even promoting that, because the celebrities, the cameos that were there didn't even last long, like Cat Williams and Mike Epps. They should have had more time, but I'm quite sure on their end they came and got their check, did their part, and was out. But anyway, this one might not be worth it, or it might do be worth adding to your Netflix watch list. I don't know. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this jump. So while this movie had its somewhat funny moments, you know what I'm saying, me and my partner, we laugh at a few things, but overall, you know what I'm saying, we were like, man, this shit all over the place. Energetic cast, and not every joke playing, you know what I'm saying, and the story can feel predictable at times, maybe a lot of times. You know, Kevin Hart, you know, he brings his usual fast-paced humor, you know what I'm saying, which is kind of getting kind of old, you know what I'm saying, like his character in this movie, you know what I'm saying, you know, while the younger cast helps keep the energy moving, you know what I'm saying. Overall, 72 hours, somewhat kind of fun comedy that, you know, best to be enjoyed with friends if you're in the mood to laugh, you know what I'm saying, without really thinking that hard. Pause. But man, y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe. Ron Flip the Jumpman movies on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For more future content, you know what I'm saying? Review content. Click that notification bell, like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna get more into this review. What worked, what didn't work, acting, all that. Stay tuned. It's just one part of the video. So if you want to see this, it's more to it. Or just go check out the full video. Peace some more. Jumpman, Wildest. But I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. So what may have worked for this? You know, Kevin Hart got his, you know, his energetic performance, you know what I'm saying? You know, style hasn't changed. Fun, maybe a little fun and simple cast with a little chemistry between the YNs, the younger guys, you know what I'm saying? fast-paced party atmosphere. Um, Several entertaining celebrity cameos, but they didn't last long. Maybe the bright Miami setting adds to the vibe of the movie. You know what I'm saying? What didn't work? The celebrity cameos didn't last long. Mike Epps should have had a longer part. Cat Williams should have had a longer part. The movie was kind of all over the place. Really didn't explain like why the bad guy, the villain people was really at Kevin Hart before they even realized that he had stole their drugs. You know what I'm saying? Um, Never really explained how he accidentally got into this group chat with a bunch of YNs. You know what I'm saying? He just falls into this group chat and get invited to a bachelor's party. You know what I'm saying? And it just happened to just hang out with them, and he's a total stranger to them. Like, and they accepted that because he paid for everything. Like, I mean, the Airbnb, the mansion, and all this and that shit. You know what I'm saying? The predictable storyline. A lot of jokes didn't really land. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't consistently. You know what I'm saying? Characters outside the main group really didn't get much development at all. You know what I'm saying? The humor can feel repetitive in the second half. But what are some of my best scenes? The bachelor party chaos. You know what I'm saying? Was one of them. Kevin Hart trying to fit in with the younger crowd. You know what I'm saying? The Miami nightlife sequences. You know what I'm saying? The gangster misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Several unexpected cameo appearances. They got me hyped for quite a little second, which I would have hoped it would have been longer. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The acting. Kevin Hart, he delivers his regular energetic performance that fans will expect. While Tiana Taylor, you know what I'm saying, and Mason Gooding and Arcelio Hernandez and the supporting cast, they kind of keep the comedy moving. Tiana Taylor ain't really had too much comedy going on, you know what I'm saying? The chemistry between the generations is like one of the movie's stronger elements, you know what I'm saying? YNs hanging with an OG hanging with a YN type shit, you know what I'm saying? Visuals, you know what I'm saying? And the CGI, just, your regular bright Miami locations, colorful cinematography, slick party scenes, very minimal CGI. This movie was relying more on physical comedy than visual effects. The ending explained, you know what I'm saying? Joe, you know what I'm saying? He realizes that Kevin Hart, that chasing the youth isn't the answer. Basically what he was doing, basically in real life in this movie, trying to, I guess, feel relevant again. I guess I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because Kevin Hart is kind of washed up now to me, you know what I'm saying? Is it the answer? It's a fixing his life, you know what I'm saying? The chaotic bachelor party weekend helps him reconnect with what actually really matters, you know what I'm saying? Embracing who he is rather than trying to impress everyone else. Because that's basically what he was doing in this movie. The film's kind of wraps up with a lighthearted ending that leaves the door open for like more adventures, which I don't really see it being a part 2 to this. No post-credit scenes. There is no traditional post-credit scenes after the credits. However, the ending includes a playful tease that hints at that like possibility of another bachelor party adventure in the future. Maybe it kind of does, but this joint was kind of all over the place, man. It was one of the ones that I don't feel like it was well scripted. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, so they should just let it be. But let's get into the quick review score. If you want to see in this, then you want to see a partial of the video. You need to go see the rest of the other partial videos or go see the full video. But I'll be back. Okay, let's get into this quick review score. Story, man, out of 5 stars, I'm giving that bitch 2. Action, very little action. Action kind of was whack, goofy, corny. I'm giving it a 2. The acting, the actors, they did their acting, you know what I'm saying, which was their job. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. Visuals, hey, it was Miami, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't motherfucking on Cancun or anything like that, but hey, Miami, you know what I'm saying? I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. The nostalgia vibes was, I don't know, it was kind of like here and there, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Overall, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say about a 3.5 out of 5 stars. This movie was kind of goofy, fast-moving comedy that works best if you're a real Kevin Hart fan. You know what I'm saying? For a light, turn your brain off movie night type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you going through the Netflix lists or searching and you can't really find nothing, you run across it, you're like, hey, why not like we did? We just say, fuck it. We can't. We just gonna see what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? But, while critics were, largely negative, as myself, audience reactions have been probably mixed like myself, with some viewers enjoying it, slapstick energy, and under others finding it very uneven and corny. So 72 hours on Netflix starring Kevin Hart and maybe 2-minute cameo appearance from Cat Williams and Mike Epps all together. I usually rate from 1 to 5 popcorns. If I really like it, it's gonna get 5. But if I barely liked it, it'll get 1. If I didn't like it at all, it'll get a thumbs down or a trash can. Hey, Aaron, my homeboy, you told me this joint was a good one. I'm gonna have to go against you on this one, bro. This joint was corny. This joint gonna get a corn on the cob because it was corny, or corn in the cornfield. Peace about Jumpman. Why do it was just something to do to watch, for real, for real. We got bored. We got tired of searching. I'm out.